Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This week's Magical Monday video, we will continue discussing grounding, centering, and shielding. And this video we will be discussing centering. But before we get into it, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video. Centering is a way to reinforce your connection to yourself, bringing your energy into focus to help you feel more balanced. Now, every day when we walk out of our door and enter the real world, we encounter other people and we give off our energy. This happens every time we interact with other people. We're giving off of our energy. And centering is a good way of recalling that energy back to you and getting rid of the energy that is not necessary for you. So like I said, when we go out into the world, we're giving off our energy, but we're also absorbing other people's energy. And when we absorb other people's energy, it might not be for our best good. So centering is a good way of recalling our energy that we've put out into this world every day and dispelling the negative energy that we absorb on a day-to-day basis. So when you center, you get in touch with your emotions, your true self, and your spirituality. And by centering, you will be able to put things into perspective a little bit better. And it helps you focus. So some symptoms that you may have when you need to center, get back into a realignment, is you might be restless, fidgety, restless at night, insomnia, can't go to sleep, hyperactive, again, fidgety, mind racing with, thoughts, not being able to focus. You might experience some dizziness, and you might even experience some forgetfulness, like you misplaced your keys on a frequent. This is something that happens on a frequent basis. So you might be experiencing headaches and dizziness for no good reason, and it's not a food headache, and it's not a tension headache, and it's not a stress headache. It's like something that just came out the blue. You might be experiencing an imbalance. And if you're like me, sporadically, sometimes I experience forgetfulness. So I might have put something down and went back to the same spot and thought I placed it there, but actually placed it somewhere else, and it takes me a while to find it. So centering is very important. And we don't realize how important it is that we center. And not being centered, having everything in balance, we don't realize how that affects our day to day. It's like little things that we don't even realize. We just chalk things up to like, oh, I have a headache, let me take a Tylenol or Advil and get rid of it, or maybe I need to eat, maybe it's stress, but it might be because you're not balanced. So I'll give you a couple of techniques to help you with centering. And one technique is both of these are meditations. When you meditate, you visualize yourself fishing. And while you're fishing, you have cast that line, and you cast that line and you're just waiting on a bite, and you get that bite and you start reeling in. And when you're reeling in, you're visualizing what you're reeling in is your emotions. You grab your emotions, you put that into a ball. You visualize a ball, and you take that ball emotions, and you visualize that going into your center, your core. More than likely you'll be placing this into your solar plexus. So you can visualize that what you have reeled in is a nice glowing ball, and that is your emotions. And you take that and you visualize yourself taking that ball of light, and bringing it back into yourself, into your solar plexus. The next time you cast, you reel in another ball of light. This might be your thoughts, your energy, whatever that ball of light is representing for you. You're taking that ball and you're placing that, you're reclaiming it back into yourself. So you're bringing yourself back into balance at your solar plexus, your center. And each time you're casting, you're paying attention to your breathing, slow and steady. You're paying attention to your breathing, and each time you cast, you bring in this ball of light and you reintroduce it back into your center. And by doing so, you're doing this as many times as you feel like you need until you feel secure and anchored, that you're back into balance. Another technique is, again, visualizing yourself through meditation. While you meditate, visualize yourself in a forest. You're sitting below a tree. I gave this example in the grounding video, so I will link that below. If you haven't seen the grounding video, please check that out before you check this one out. But you're sitting below a tree, a nice tall oak tree, and you're going to visualize, in the grounding technique, you're visualizing yourself becoming rooted into the core of the earth, but you're visualizing, tentacles coming out of yourself, and it's reclaiming the energy that you put out into the world. So each tentacle is grabbing the energy that you've placed into the world and bringing it back into yourself, and is recentering yourself and rebalancing yourself. So those are just two techniques. Another technique is you can do this with yoga, just with visualization. Why each time that you do a new position, you progress in the visualization. So I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video. Stay tuned for the next installment of the series, when we'll be discussing shielding and how important it is, and give you a couple of techniques on how to shield. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.